You don't want none of this. Give me it. Pick up the ball.
Big rip.
Throwing on first down. Clifford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 23 yards, the final tally.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in the zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Hey, check 24, check 24.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
We got this.
The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Ready?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Quit talking about it and bring it.
Back to throw. Clifford. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
Ready, break.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Single. I got a single on the slot.
Let go.
20, seal
Looking
that.
to throw.
Seal that.
Clifford.
Seal that. Tight end left.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them.
Set,
They're
ready.
having trouble if he
60
continues to throw
outlaw.
into double coverage.
He better be careful.
ain't
Throwing
got
in
it.
too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Ready.
Throwing again on second and 10. Clifford. And this is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal
Ready.
range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Snap.
On third down, Clifford. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Down. 10 Lobo.
Mike 91.
Watch the run.
Get it.
Alert 3.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Yeah, D.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming
set.
right back with a
30
running
base.
play, you may have to go to the air.
Let him know.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. 2nd and 5. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 10 Tucson.
52's the Mike.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Watch out.
Hit it.
Crack down.
On first down,
It's run,
Bowman.
fellas, run.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Good work, D.
They'd love to
That's
just
how we
strike back
ball,
with a
fellas.
touchdown right
Keep
here. And if
playing
it's a
hard.
long play, so be it. But the main goal Get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd and 9 now.
Come on now.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
There's been a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit.
Ready up.
4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Denver
15,
offense at the line, ready to go. And
X3,
coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice and it all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room and pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
It's heavy on the edges.
Check 26, check 26.
On 2nd down, Milton. He's got a 1st down and then 7 midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Let's go, fellas.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, where they call play side. How about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage. You got a chance to rumble.
Let's go.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Go.
Go.
To throw again, Clifford. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready.
A 2nd down completion got him 7.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's
Now
get
here's
that ball
3rd
right
and 3.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Ready.
Back to throw. Clifford. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11.
What you got, huh?
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
Showing it.
Get it.
On 2nd down now. It's Bowman. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Bradley Chubb gets his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This will be taken at the 10. An unbelievable punt there.
Come on now, let's go.
70-plus yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Got it.
The
52,
Broncos
right
onto the
52.
field, ready to start their next
You gonna see
drive.
me in
A
your
tale of two
nightmare,
extremes
son.
already in this game. A
See me
touchdown
in your
pass on their
nightmare.
opening drive, followed by an interception
Run.
last time out.
Get there,
Now,
get
it
there,
sounds
get there,
like
get there.
things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that
All
we do?
day,
If you
baby,
have a
let's
candy
go.
bar, have a diet
Let's
soda
go.
with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready?
Line of
18
scrimmage,
games.
the 31
Just the
now on
mic.
1st
Hey,
and 10.
tighten down, tighten down. There you go.
Let's go.
From the gun,
Crash!
Clifford. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite
Down.
receiver,
60
if you
outlaw.
blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels
Come on,
like he can
set.
come back on
Head
3rd down and
logo.
pick up the first
Hard,
down.
hard.
But sometimes you just don't want to
That's
break
the what, that's
tendency.
the what,
Stay
that's
with
the
what
what.
you
Big
are,
rip,
stay
big
with
rip.
who you know,
That's the
and go
what.
get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
He's going to fire one deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 36 yards on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's
On the
face
double.
it, that's what we
Right over there,
absolutely
right?
live for.
52's
How
the
about
mic.
that one?
That was
Get
great,
that
and what our
quarterback,
camera missed was the
D-line.
fist
Get that
pump from the
quarterback.
sideline after that catch. They're
D-line,
fired
get
out.
that
That's a big
quarterback.
gain. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right
They
at
can't
the
move the
20.
ball on us.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play,
set.
and then
30
go
base.
make it and finish it,
Man,
that's
I got
when
you.
the great
Man, I
ones
got you.
know that they have the goods.
Hey, Zoo.
No, check that.
Five.
Two right here.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there.
Let's go
That play
now.
got swallowed up.
10-2 saw.
Check 52's the mic. Tackles.
Let's go.
To throw on 3rd down, Clifford. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed a big play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available
Let's go,
there for
baby.
him. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Panthers
16
out there
line.
ready to begin
16
their
line.
next drive. They've had it
smell
twice.
fear in
They've
that
punted
offense.
twice.
Ready?
That's the start they were hoping
Smell
for.
fear in that offense.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him down at the 1-yard line.
I think what we just saw there with that fumble return is the increased emphasis on taking the ball away from another team. And no one wants to just fall on in football anymore, do they? They want to take it and try and score themselves.
But when you fall 1
On
yard
the
short
set.
of getting in the end zone as a former defender, you
Watch the
know it
slack.
hurts a little
Watch
bit,
the
doesn't
slack.
it?
Not only does it hurt,
Why? Get
the
wide.
laughter in Philly is going to be intense.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Philip
Let's go.
Lindsay,
Touchdowns, baby.
his second
Let's
touchdown
go.
on the season. And the Broncos push further out in front. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point up and through. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback
Get
as
ready,
that
get ready,
sails over
get
the
ready.
end line.
25-yard line.
Here we go,
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I won't abandon it just yet.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike, 50, Mike.
Go, baby. Let's go. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And some room to roam now. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week, it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
That's 6.
Noah
Touchdown,
Fant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front to try here for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Broncos 21, Panthers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. Might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here. You also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
That's it, baby.
7 yards there and a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Let's go, Heavy. What you got,
Now a
Heavy?
play fake here.
What you got,
First
Heavy?
down.
Give me some. Give me some.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sack, baby. Sack, baby.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd
Down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of
Here we go.
football.
Come on,
And
set.
we remind you,
60
coming
outlaw.
up at the half, we'll join
You're not
Charles?
ready.
The coach.
You're not ready.
The coach,
91
Jonathan
is the
Coachman,
mic.
standing
Push him
by
back.
in Orlando. He'll have
Push him
stats
back.
and scores from
Hey,
games in
foxtrot,
progress,
foxtrot.
as well as scores
Ready?
earlier today.
Coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. You got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And it's taken in at the 9. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter. But let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've got nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
Let's go.
I think you just called it desperation.
Go now.
I think
30
you
base.
did, but let's face it,
be
you mentioned this to me
take
in a
you to
break
school.
earlier in the
Let's
game.
go.
The energy level hasn't been there right
Get
from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. He was trying to get Thomas that time.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Watch QB drop. Check.
They'll run on 1st down. Milton. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27.
You don't want no problems. You don't want no
9 on the
problems with
carry
me.
that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
2nd and 1. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
60 Pittsburgh.
Blue Dan, blue Dan.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Clifford.
Lockdown, baby.
Going
You ain't
left
got the key
side,
to
it's
this one.
complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This quarterback now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Clifford. This is the tight end Fant. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timelouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
It's going to be a
Back-to-back
long
good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Clifford nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Wild Bill, Wild Bill.
Off play action. Clifford under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Woo! Get him, boys. Yeah, that's how we do, D.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here.
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
Let go.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll buy some time right. Wright's got it. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
8 read.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Ready.
Now back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
You see me out here?
Zone
That's
48.
right.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, it's all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack.
I'm coming
back
back.
at the 47-yard line.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard.
60
I will
outlaw.
guarantee you, the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise. And it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone?
Check,
I
check,
wonder what
check.
the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo.
Check that. We're going Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Hey, they're scared.
On second down, it's Lindsey. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Ready.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me. Let's go. It's just me and you.
Looking to throw.
It's just me and you.
Clifford. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Down.
Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel back, and just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. He stepped right up like a pro.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Here we
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. All right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
It's
so you're
easy work,
calling
and it's
plays
coming
geared
again.
to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays. All this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z. And see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Big Ripper.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bowman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
11 yards and a Panther first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Sack City.
I think we've seen this before.
City, baby.
Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now.
Ready?
3-score game,
52,
third quarter,
52.
3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit
Five.
longer as this one goes. Second and 13. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game.
They don't want
Yet
it,
at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football.
Look at me.
Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
2nd and 4. Incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed,
Ready.
always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And he fires one that's intercepted. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something, double turnovers. But instead, they'll keep the possession on the INT. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Shoot.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Set, ready. 50, plant.
Check 43.
At the Broncos' 31-yard line.
Hit it.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bowman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Hey, wahoo.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Hey, let's go. Mike
They'll
52.
set up to throw.
Ready?
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal.
Come on, baby,
Please
let's go.
salvage
Big time.
something
Let's
out
go.
of this
Let's go.
drive. That was not fun to watch.
Ready, set.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Right.
And following the interception, just any interception. Are you really cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I got you, 44.
I think you are.
I got you,
don't think
44.
that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to
Ready
attack.
up.
We'll see how they attack them here. Here's
Mike
2nd and 7 now
Come
from
on,
the
D.
28.
Big rip.
Here's a give to Lindsey running right.
Right. Get
He'll
it.
have a first down past the 40. The 40. 30. 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
That's it, huh? Good work, boys.
Phillip
Let's go.
Lindsay. His
Let's go.
2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
on, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does
is
embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They'll set up a throw. And that will be incomplete. As this one moves towards its conclusion, another incomplete pass there. Thoughts on the secondary? I mean, seem to be pretty effective in this one.
Yeah, I thought that they've been absolutely outstanding. I mean, their job is to prevent touchdowns, and not a single touchdown is going on the board against them. Of course, they want to make it a total shutout, but hey, if you don't give up touchdowns, you got a heck of a chance to win.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and that will come the offense as they take over.
Ready.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided fight. This is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far. We anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. 7 yards there and a first down.
Here we go.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? It's a hard, gritty run. Behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Bravo. Shoot.
Back to throw. Clifford. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Buda Baker with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go and let the play stand. Take that.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 36.
Right here.
Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Strong right. Go. 4 down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. They'll look to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Ready.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I both enjoy.
We share that.
We enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but In all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones. And it's going to be hard to parse.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
Yeah, it
Watch
really
the pass.
is.
Is it going to be a runner? Is it going to be a throw? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as
I'm
you
gonna
could
hit
hope
you
for on both sides of the
all
football.
day, baby.
Might have to put it #1 for what we've seen this season.
Brings up second down at the 22-yard line.
Okay, break.
52, Mike 52. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get
Five.
some.
They'll keep it on the ground. Milton,
Right.
9 yards on the pickup that time, so we got more than half of it back. But it's still a 3rd and 8.
Set.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Clifford over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Let's go.
A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down.
On the ready.
His way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack
Ready.
of finding his way open and completing the connection.
A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run
Your
as they
trip
get
is
this
here,
forward
baby.
for about
Your
6
trip is
yards.
here.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Here we go. Shift.
Now.
They'll keep it on the ground. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Panthers. There he goes right side. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panthers
We're
score.
going to shut you down. We're going to shut you down.
Yeah, so hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go, but stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that will get him 1 closer. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set up.
Denver
90
offense
Wolf.
at the line, ready to go.
Back.
Get it.
On 1st down, Clifford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
You got
Brings
him.
up 2nd
You
down.
got him.
They're
You
still
got
throwing
him.
the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop
Ready?
any type of a
60
running play.
yards.
Short little
Right there.
passes may
I got
work
you, punk.
in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. And he's taken down,
Come
but
on,
able to
baby.
slip
Let's
across
go.
the 35. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
One thing I can say pretty
50
safely,
play.
that route is
Good
not
trap, good
called
trap.
if you don't have a guy
He's
who
coming,
can
he's
throw the
coming,
ball
he's
and put some
coming.
muscle on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Buda Baker with a pick. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. They've done a good job on
All
these
day,
receivers. Pretty much
baby,
held them in
all
check.
day,
They're a little
baby.
too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this
set.
pass interference
70,
call,
Indy.
that can help shake them loose.
All right. Not totally home
Let's go,
free
D,
yet,
let's
but
go.
it's
Go
looking
on,
good
go
as
on.
they come up
Hey, let's
1st
get
and
this.
10.
Let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw
Check 99.
here. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he gets this inside the 35-yard
Let's go,
line.
fellas.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
Go set. 8
From the
3.
34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That's it.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Following the pickup
18
of
Gator.
4, here's 2nd and 6.
So don't say nothing.
Big river.
They'll keep it on the ground. Milton.
Run.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Come on now,
That
let's
one
go.
going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that
Ready,
last
ready.
carry, it puts him over
60 out
100 yards
more.
now for the day.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
On first down, it's Morris. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Ready.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
5.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Morris. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory.